women are ungrateful, and that's all I see. Is because at the same point, if I go ahead and I watch the man and tell me and that her dad pays realistically all the bills, and then at some points in times in his life and the relationship, he made decisions to finally benefit himself. He's more selfish when he's been being selfless since the fucking beginning. And that's why. So as a man, I can do everything I gotta do to provide for you. But then the second I choose my happiness for one moment, I'm the more selfish person. We don't ever get to cut slack. Men get no room to breathe. We get no break. And the second that we do, we are just
Very
called the
dramatic.
craziest shit, bro.
Okay, y'all. So tell me if I'm wrong. I was dating this guy, right? I liked him. He was, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I was saying, like, something's off about him. He's kind of weird, like, but for the most part, it's cool. So, y'all, we end up having, a little one through one, little razzle dazzle. And the first encounter, I went down on him, right? Y'all, the second time we did it, he didn't go down on me, but wanted me to go down on him. So I was like, no. So, y'all, he kind of got an attitude. He was like, why you gonna go down on me? And I said, because you won't go down on me. I'm not gonna keep going down on you. You're not going down on me. He was like, but you already went down on me, so why stop? Baby. Because you gotta lick it for you stick it, Pookie Nook. I don't know, like, baby, what you thought this was? I'm not about to be blowing on your whistle. Say, I'm not about to keep blowing on your whistle and you ain't down there blowing my candles out. No, absolutely not. No. N-O. I'm not gonna keep doing it. And I shouldn't have did it the first time. Baby, and not at all. I shouldn't have did it the first time. Because look here, now you thinking that you privileged. Then the nigga say, you ain't finna give me no ultimatum. I don't gotta lick no cat. Who? Who don't? Cause baby, I promise you, you gotta lick this cool cat, or you won't get no more. And that's just it. I'll politely put my shit on and I'll go home. And you'll call somebody else over here. I said, and then the way you acting, you don't eat no cat. Talking about, oh, I ain't never had no woman tell me that I had to lick it and all. I said, baby, as small as that shit is, you should have a goddamn award in eating cat.
He cold. Said, bro, what y'all gotta understand is that's your problem. You the one decided to go down on him, man. You didn't have to do that. It's your prerogative. You decided to go down on him. But man, you mad because this dude doesn't want to use his tongue to cross your Virginia state line, bro. We don't know what the population down there is. We don't know how many people didn't cross that state line, bro. It could have been so many people crossing that state line that you need a goddamn DOT number. We don't know. So why would we be so ready to put our tongue down there? Come on, man. You just never know, bro. You might have been just a girl he was just trying to have a little fun with. He didn't put you in that bucket of, okay, I think I could do that with her. This dude could be Jamaican and really don't even believe in eating that stuff. You ain't asked him none of these questions, bro. Maybe y'all should have talked about this before y'all got active.
Damn! You look like my girlfriend. Let me show you her real quick. She bad as hell. I'm not gonna lie.
I have a boyfriend.
Wait, I have a math test tomorrow. Oh, I thought we were just naming shit we don't care about.
He cold.
These rappers be ugly as hell and still be getting every female they can. It's the money that matters now. It's not even the looks. The money and the drip, and they can't even rap either, but that's all that matters, apparently.
In your opinion, who is the ugliest looking rapper of all time?
I got two.
Okay.
No, actually, I'm going to just say one because I feel like, I'm going to just say one. Kodak. Kodak is just so ugly.
The ugliest rapper of all time. We're talking about all the different rappers in the last 5 years, 10 years, 20 years.
Jay-Z ugly too. Jay-Z, Kanye, Ja Rule, Kodak. Yeah, they all ugly.
Pretty rough.
I'm sorry, I be keeping it one.
Now, on the opposite end of the spectrum, who do you think is the best looking, the most handsomest rapper to you? That you've laid your eyes upon?
That's hard. Best looking rapper? Yeah, that's a hard one.
Easier to name the ugly ones.
Yeah, because it's some cute ones out there. I'm like, who is cute? These rappers be...
Look, fellas, you heard what she just said, bro. You ain't got to be the best looking dude in the world. You can still pull him if you got your bread and your drip right. You see what I'm saying? Even if you fell off the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down, bro, there's still hope for you. I promise you that, my boy. And a side note, man, if we take her swimming, bro, she not even gonna look like the same person. That's the crazy part. That's the only thing I'm gonna say that's negative. If we take you swimming, you won't even look like who you are on camera.
If you ever feel bad about your dating life, just remember the time I asked my ex-boyfriend if he thought I was pretty, and he said not really, and I stayed with him for 3 more years.
First week after being forgiven for cheating is the hardest. You can't even laugh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you can't even laugh.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Oh yeah, I've been there, bro.
You can't do
shit.
nothing.
You can't do shit.
You just have to sit there and take everything back.
Just hug her and keep saying sorry.
Facts, bro. Facts. Until she laughs once. She has to laugh first.
Oh, 100%.
You can't laugh at movies. Nothing else is funny again.
Bro. You know for a fact every movie is about cheating.
Yeah, fact.
Every channel, every movie is about cheating.
What you can't do as well is be on your phone and giggle out WhatsApp message.
Oh, you can't do none
Hell
of that.
on earth.
No. You have to reply like this.
Babe, look. Look.
I feel such an idiot, man.
I have to reply like that. I'm done in the whole dance. Get me out of this relationship.
So, like, if you're a guy with 100 body count or you're a female with 100 body count, you're still a whore.
I don't believe a man can be a whore. Men are whore makers.
Why can't a man be a whore?
So let me ask you a question. Me and you playing Mortal Kombat. I'm playing it on hard mode, but I beat the game. You play it on easy mode, and you beat the game. Who has more respect out of the two of us?
I mean, you obviously.
Because I played it on hard mode, right? So that's the difference between men and women. Men play sex on hard mode. Women play sex on easy mode. It's not respectful. We don't respect you, right? So therefore we call them whores. A man has sex with 3 women. It was hard to do. You had to put in that work to get that. And I'll take it a step further, right? Think about in society, all the jobs that build the infrastructure in America pays more. STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. Those 4 industries pay the most because they literally build the infrastructure of the society. Now think about a bartender or someone working at a call center. They don't get paid that much, but the person that is building something, an architect, an engineer, those people get paid a whole lot more. Their salaries are just higher because the harder something is, the more respect you get, which means it's more monetary gain. The easier something is, you don't get a lot of respect. The janitors, they don't get paid that much. The principal, he gets paid a whole lot. Maybe the janitor even does more work than the principal, but it takes more competence to be a principal than it does to be a janitor. So it's a competence level as well. So it's multiple factors, multiple ways where I could break it down, which a woman is a whore, a man is a whore.
All right, look, check this out. Let's think about this logically, right? You got a guy that works at Burger King. It only took them a day to train him to do the job. Versus the guy who performs open heart surgery. It took him at least 15 years of training to get to the point where he can safely, by himself, open you up and people will allow him to do this. And he makes $700,000 a year. It's a difference. Things that are difficult are worth more for the most part. That's just how it is. So a woman who let all these guys beat her back end, you know damn well she didn't make any of those guys, for the most part, work hard. But a guy who beat in 100 women back end, bro, let's be real, bro. A lot of them women, he had to finesse, he had to spit game, he had to say the right thing, because women are so fickle. You can say the wrong thing and it's an ick to them. It'll turn them off. So you gotta navigate those waters.
He cold.
Babe, who is this?
What? Let me see. Ew, I don't know.
What you mean, ew? You've been liking all her pictures and y'all don't even follow each other.
Let me see. Hold up.
What?
I'm about to block her right now, and I'm about to email Instagram customer service right now. It's the 3rd time they did that to me. I don't know why they keep doing it.
Bye.
He cold.
I took her to dinner and I spent $200, $300, $400 on a meal. We having a nice restaurant, nice outing. It wasn't a thank you right away. You know, I had to remind her to say thank you. I might even give her a compliment. It took a while for her to give me a compliment back. It's like, bitch, I put this shit on. Don't act like you just meet niggas that get dripped and fresh like this. Like, come on, man. I know I smell good. Say something. Eventually we end up departing because I couldn't deal with that. I need to be appreciated. I need to be valued. If you don't value me, then you're going to value my absence. It's just that simple.
I was born before I had a birth certificate. I'm going to before I have a death certificate. So I don't need a marriage certificate to validate my connection with you. But society says this.
Hold on, you about to piss all the women off right now.
I can piss them off. They need to hear it.
I already know you about to piss them off right now. Because we done had this conversation before. We had a brother who said that same thing. Who said that, he didn't want his marriage and his connection and his, the sanctity of the marriage itself to be validated by the government and so on and so forth. Which I get that. But a lot of women, they don't really. That's a false sense of security for them. Your word alone is just a false sense of security.
We can have paperwork. We can have an insurance policy to make sure you straight if something happens to me or vice versa. We can create our own contract. I hate the word contract. This is what it is. The prefix to contract is con. I want a covenant. A contract, bro. I'm tired of contract. We are covenant.
People don't know what it means to be a wife. Everybody want a husband till it's time to be a wife. Woke up 5 a.m., got ready for an 8-hour job. You done worked all day. You come home, you have to cook, you have to clean, you have to wipe noses, you have to take care of children. Then you have to clean up, then you have to turn around after you done everything that you gotta do. You ain't done nothing for yourself. You finally take your bath, take your shower, whatever you do, you relax, you lay in that bed, and you get down and you breathe this one long that is ready. Now you gotta get up and be a freak. All you want is sleep. You want to go to bed, close your eyes, and get some rest. Because you gotta get up and do it all over again. But now you gotta turn flips and drop it like it's hot. Everybody want a husband. It's time to be.
Say, bro, I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. The way she just broke that down, can you really say with an honest heart that your girl even fits that description, bro? Some of y'all think about getting married right now. Your girl don't do nothing, right? You paying bills, bro. You done took all of the heavy bills off of her. She might be just paying a light bill or something like that, and she ain't doing half of the shit that lady just named. Ooh, and you about to marry her. Boy, you done lost your mind, bro. You really gone pecans, bro.
I've been married for over 10 years. I have been sleeping with my husband's cousin.
She belongs to the streets.
Oh. Well, we've known each other for a long time before I met my husband. And I got a kid by him.
Wow. So whose kid does your husband think it is?
His. He thinks it's his baby.
Oh my God.
He don't know it's his cousin.
What does the cousin think about all this? Is he wanting to reveal anything? Do y'all feel like coming clean, or is this to the grave?
No, to the grave.
How close is he with his cousin?
Close.
And you intend to stay married though?
Yes.
Are you still sleeping with the cousin?
You would never cheat on him?
Never. Huh? Wait, what'd you ask?
Would you ever cheat on him?
Yeah, I would, but he wouldn't.
Whoa,
what did he say?
Damn, she belongs to the streets.
About the statement, how do you feel about the statement? Only women and children and dogs receive unconditional love, but men are only loved under the condition that they provide something.
I disagree.
I think there's some truth in that.
Where do your opinions differ?
I don't know.
Any woman that's worth having has options.
Yeah.
She has a roster.
Fair,
I'm pretty sure she got like 10 in her phone right now that are trying to pursue her. That don't mean she wants them, but yeah, it's gonna be a little hard, especially if they have value. She look like she take care of herself, so you gotta come right. Be clean, cut your fingernails, clean your fingernails,
Well, do you think that unconditional love is real, or are people really only as loyal as their options?
No.
Both.
I think 1,000% unconditional love is real.
So there are guys who you could call now who you kind of fell out with who would still come to your aid?
1,000%, yeah.
No. Are there any guys who could call you where you would just drop anything and go to their aid?
100%, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I said, she has options, so she's looking for the person who can provide the most mentally stimulating, the most financially beneficial. If you can't stimulate her mind, then obviously she's gonna be on a swivel looking for something else.
How do you feel about the statement?
First of all, she talking about she disagrees when clearly you agree, because here's the thing. That man just said in so many words that you wouldn't even be with him if he didn't have his shit together. So that's conditions, right? Those are parameters. And I could tell that this woman right here is high maintenance, man. And high maintenance women usually don't deal with dudes who ain't got their shit together for the most part. Let's be real, right? She looks very well put together, man. She's an attractive woman. So I know that she can attract men with money. And I know a couple of women like that. They just got it down to a science, bro. Like I've never seen them with a guy who makes less than $300,000-$400,000 a year, right? And she seems like the type of woman that can pull that man. But if he loses that money, I don't think she's staying around, man. Straight up. So I think the point is made abundantly clear that a man definitely has to provide something in order for him to receive adequate love. Nah, man, 17 dudes in the same room that smash is a lot. It's gonna take a very, very weak man to put up with that. A strong man would never date you. So she's right, but she's wrong at the same time. A weak man would only put up with a woman like that. Straight up, dog. A dude that's confident and assertive and he knows his...
Y'all want a provider, but y'all chase after the men that look like money. Let me tell you, some of the best providers, they don't look like money. They look like bombs. Let me tell you, because it's one of the three reasons. They either at work, finna go to work, or just left work. Either way, they don't look like money because they too busy getting to it. And like I said, that's what some women mess up at, because they too busy chasing after looks. See, a man can look like money, and he might even have it on him, but he don't have being a provider in him. So don't be delusional, because we all know looks can be deceiving.
You walk into a bar and you done 17 at the bar. It'll take a strong individual to be like, you know what, babe, you mine now.
Nah, man, 17 dudes in the same room that you smash is a lot. It's gonna take a very, very weak man to put up with that. A strong man would never date you. So she's right, but she's wrong at the same time. A weak man would only put up with a woman like that. Straight up, dog. A dude that's confident and assertive and he knows his worth. He ain't messing with no woman that then been with 17 dudes in the same room. Come on, man. It don't make no damn sense, bro. I'm telling you, fellas, y'all go to a place with your girl and y'all just started dating and stuff like that, and you noticing that, man, all these guys is walking up to her, giving her hugs. How you been? This, that, and the third, bro. But no other girl that you've been with had that response from men. I'm telling you right now, off the rip, you're dating the 304, bro. It is what it is, man. I've been in rooms with plenty of women before that I was dating back in the day, and like, man, I noticed that like the ones that was ran through that I was messing with, bro, every nigga was very, very fond of them for some reason. I'm telling y'all what I know.
I can't see me dating a guy who doesn't just get that already.
Get what?
Like consideration and the way that he moves. Like it kind of goes back to your man liking other women's pictures on Instagram. It's just you just don't do it already.
Right.
Like it's not something that I have to explain to you.
I get it.
That's level one.
I get it.
Level two is, and this maybe I gotta talk to my therapist about this, because nothing in me wants to say something. Like nothing in me wants to tell another person to stop doing something to make me comfortable. Because I feel like that's a me job every time. Like I look in the mirror every time. I'm like, why are you triggered? What's up? I ask myself those questions. I don't go to the other person and say, hey, can you da-da-da-da-da, so that, you know, I don't really like that. I get
She was the one for me was because we'd be sitting in the motherfucking car just talking all night. And then when I leave her, I miss her, you know what I'm saying? So when you're not with a person and he's still on your mind, that's something special.
How was your first day? Son, can't open your eyes. Can't you see? Behind closed doors running this mouth like a supposed to.
And how?
Yep, if looks kill, bro. Listen, bro, I'm gonna tell you like this. That's a woman who knows she down bad. That's a woman who knows she been getting bent over in trap houses and stuff like that. Meanwhile, she's supposed to be at home tending to the palace, but she in the back of a bando getting her back blew out. Oh, that's cold-blooded, bro. You know, she ain't came out and said that, you know, that all of these accusations are false or anything like that. So, man, she's leaving it up in the air, bro. So, I don't know. A lot of people believe this happened, man. You know, I usually don't even really comment on this kind of stuff, but that look like a woman that done been through some shit.